and they need you there, though I've tried.
The stage was set. A single spotlight illuminated the polished wooden floor as the first delicate notes of Saving All My Love for You echoed through the studio. Afina Madoian stood center stage, her slender frame poised with quiet confidence, her hands gently gripping the microphone. A hush fell over the audience, the expectant energy thick in the air. As the opening instrumental played, Afina closed her eyes, inhaling deeply. This was her moment. She had spent years perfecting her craft, studying the greats, and honing a voice that could carry the weight of emotion through every syllable. And now, standing before four turned chairs with their backs to her, she was ready to pour her soul into every note. The first words floated out, delicate yet powerful. A few stolen moments is all that we share. Her voice was smooth as silk, effortlessly gliding over the melody. There was something ethereal about the way she carried each note, making the song her own while paying homage to the legendary Whitney Houston. The audience leaned in, captivated by the raw emotion dripping from every lyric. A few seconds in, a buzzer rang out. A chair spun. Then another. Within moments, all four coaches had turned to face her, their expressions a mix of awe and admiration. The audience erupted in cheers, but Afina remained composed, her voice unwavering as she reached the chorus, effortlessly belting out the high notes with a grace that sent shivers down spines. Blake Shelton leaned forward, his hands clasped together, nodding in appreciation. "That's a voice right there," he murmured to himself. Kelly Clarkson, always a fan of powerhouse vocals, clapped her hands together, beaming. John Legend rested his chin in his hand, analyzing every nuance, while Ariana Grande looked nearly misty-eyed, her admiration evident. By the time Afina reached the climax of the song, she was no longer just singing, she was storytelling. Her voice carried the weight of longing, heartbreak, and bittersweet love, sending waves of emotion rippling through the room. The final notes hung in the air, the studio momentarily silent as everyone absorbed the magic they had just witnessed. And then, thunderous applause. Afina, still catching her breath, smiled as the coaches began their pitches. "First of all, that was insane," Kelly gushed. "Your tone, your control, your ability to make us feel something, that's what this show is about. I would love to be your coach and help you take that incredible voice to the next level." Ariana, placing a hand on her heart, leaned forward. "That was flawless. The way you connected with the lyrics, the softness, the power, it was effortless. You remind me of some of the greats, and I would be honored to work with you." John Legend nodded in agreement. "Your voice is timeless, Afina. You have a natural gift, and I see someone who isn't just a great singer, but an artist. If you join my team, we'll work on refining those incredible instincts you already have." Blake chuckled, shaking his head. "Look, I know country is my thing, but talent like yours is undeniable. You have a voice that can win this whole competition, and I'd love to help guide you there." Afina laughed, overwhelmed by the praise. She had dreamed of this moment, but hearing it firsthand from such respected artists felt surreal. She took a deep breath, considering her options. Each coach had something unique to offer, but there was one whose passion resonated with her the most. With a confident smile, she spoke into the mic. "I think I'm going to have to go with." The crowd held their breath. "Ariana." The room erupted in cheers as Ariana jumped up, hands clasped in excitement. She rushed onto the stage, wrapping Afina in a warm embrace. "I am so excited. We are going to do amazing things together," she promised. Afina grinned, her heart soaring. This was just the beginning. She had stepped onto the stage as a hopeful contestant, but she was leaving it as a rising star.